Welcome back to Nation of Glory, your favorite destination for stories that shine with heart, hope, and Hollywood magic. If you're someone who believes in dreams, in talent, and in the unstoppable power of passion, then you're in the right place. Because today, we're diving deep into the inspiring and heartwarming story of one of Hollywood's brightest rising stars, Chloe Chase Coleman. She's not just an actress, she's a symbol of youthful brilliance, humility, and pure dedication. Her story is one of light, laughter, and love for the craft. A young girl who turned her dreams into cinematic reality. So, sit back, relax, and get ready for an emotional journey that will make you smile, maybe even tear up a little, but most importantly, will remind you what it means to believe. Chloe Coleman, a name that's becoming known to every movie lover around the world. Born on November 23, 2008, in Los Angeles, California, Chloe was quite literally born into the heart of the entertainment world. Her father, Stephen Coleman, is an Emmy-nominated camera operator, and her mother, Allison Chase Coleman, is a former actress and producer. So yes, the lights, cameras, and creative energy of Hollywood were always around her. But here's where it gets interesting: Chloe wasn't pushed into stardom. Her story isn't one of those typical, stage parent tales we've all heard about. It's a story of natural curiosity, pure joy, and talent that couldn't be contained. Even as a little girl, Chloe had a spark, that kind of rare spark that makes people stop and say, wait, this kid has something special. Imagine a little girl with big, curious eyes, watching her parents on set, absorbing the atmosphere, listening to the rhythm of movie making like it was music. While most kids her age were learning to ride bikes or collect stickers, Chloe was learning the rhythm of storytelling, what it meant to feel emotions deeply and express them authentically. She made her television debut at just 5 years old in HBO's legendary show Big Little Lies. Think about that, 5 years old, and already sharing the screen with Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon, and Shailene Woodley. Most adults can only dream of such an opportunity, but Chloe handled it like a natural. Her performance as Sky Carlson was subtle, real, and deeply human, the kind of performance that made audiences go, who is this kid? From that moment, the industry began to notice her. But Chloe, she remained grounded. She wasn't chasing fame, she was chasing growth. She wanted to learn, to explore, to evolve, and that's exactly what she's been doing ever since. After Big Little Lies, Chloe started getting roles that let her show her range. From heartfelt comedies to action-packed adventures, she's proven that she can fit into any world, and make it her own. One of her biggest breakthroughs came with My Spy, 2020, where she starred alongside the one and only Dave Bautista. Now, this film wasn't just another spy comedy, it was a turning point in Chloe's life. Her chemistry with Bautista, her timing, her charm, everything just clicked. The world saw a young actress who wasn't just good, for her age. She was simply good, period. But beyond the acting, something else happened on that set. Chloe formed a real friendship with Dave Bautista. In interviews, Bautista talked about how impressed he was by her maturity and professionalism. And Chloe, she spoke about how much she learned from him, how to stay humble, how to bring heart to even the most high-energy scenes. It was more than just a movie. It was a mentorship. And that's the magic of Chloe Coleman: she absorbs everything around her like a sponge, and then gives it back in performances that feel honest and alive. After My Spy, Chloe's career began to soar. She starred in Gunpowder Milkshake alongside Karen Gillan and Lena Headey, two powerhouse actresses who spoke highly of her on-set discipline and energy. Imagine being a young teenager, acting in intense action sequences alongside such legends, and still holding your own. That's Chloe, confident, yet humble. But it's not just about the action and the glamour. Chloe's true strength lies in her emotional intelligence. She brings depth to every role, even when it's lighthearted. Whether she's playing a kid navigating spy missions, or a daughter in a dramatic story, she connects with her characters on a soul level. And here's something most people don't know: Chloe is a passionate artist beyond acting. She loves writing, sketching, and playing music. Her creativity doesn't stop at the camera. It flows through every part of her life. She's also deeply interested in the environment and uses her growing platform to talk about protecting nature and animals. That's rare in young stars, a sense of purpose that goes beyond the spotlight. Let's talk about what makes Chloe truly special. You see, Hollywood is filled with talented people, but very few have that blend of talent, kindness, and authenticity. Chloe's interviews are always full of joy. She smiles easily, laughs often, and speaks with gratitude. She never forgets to thank her team, her family, her fans. That's the heart that makes audiences fall in love with her, not just as an actress, but as a person. And if you look closely, you'll see something beautiful. Chloe Coleman represents the new generation of Hollywood. A generation that's more diverse, more connected, and more emotionally aware. A generation that believes storytelling can change the world. She's already worked on incredible projects like Avatar, The Way of Water, and 65 with Adam Driver. Each role, each film, adds another layer to her artistry. Her ability to switch between genres, from emotional drama to fantasy adventure, proves that she's not just a child actor. She's a true performer with the kind of depth that promises longevity. And yet, even with all this success, Chloe remains refreshingly normal. She still spends time with her friends, enjoys school, loves reading fantasy novels, and often shares positive, uplifting messages on social media. She's not trying to be someone else, she's just being Chloe. That authenticity resonates deeply with fans, especially younger ones who see her as a role model. In a world where fame can sometimes lead people astray, Chloe is a reminder that you can chase your dreams and still stay grounded, humble, and kind. Behind the bright lights and red carpets, Chloe's journey is also about balance. Her parents have always emphasized education, family, and self-respect. They support her, but they also make sure she remembers who she is outside of Hollywood. That's probably one of the biggest reasons she shines with such genuine light. She's surrounded by love, not pressure. As her career continues to grow, so does her influence. She's not just acting, she's inspiring. She's showing that age doesn't define your capability. That passion, dedication, and empathy are timeless. You know, sometimes, when we talk about Hollywood, we focus on the big blockbusters and the glamorous stars. But the real magic often begins quietly, with a child who dreams big, works hard, and refuses to give up. Chloe Coleman is proof that you don't need to change who you are to make it big. You just need to believe in yourself and keep moving forward. And what's next for Chloe? Well, that's the exciting part. She's currently working on new projects, collaborating with top directors and studios, and continues to expand her artistic horizons. But what makes her journey so exciting isn't just what she's doing, it's how she's doing it. With love, with heart, with grace. Fans often say that Chloe's performances make them feel something real, whether it's laughter, nostalgia, or tears. That's the mark of true artistry. Not just entertainment, but connection. And maybe that's what the world needs right now: more stories, more faces, more artists like Chloe Coleman. Artists who remind us that being kind, curious, and creative is just as powerful as being famous. So, as we look at this young star lighting up the Hollywood sky, we're reminded of something beautiful: greatness doesn't come from age, or experience, or fame. It comes from sincerity, from being brave enough to follow your heart, no matter how young or how uncertain the path may seem. Chloe's story isn't finished. In fact, it's just beginning. And that's the most inspiring part. We get to watch her grow, evolve, and keep shining brighter with every role she takes on. In a few years, when people look back, they won't just say, Chloe Coleman, the actress. They'll say, Chloe Coleman, the storyteller, the inspiration, the light. Because that's what she truly is, a light. A reminder that every dream, no matter how small, can lead to something extraordinary. And maybe that's the lesson we can all take from her journey. No matter where you come from, no matter your age, your background, your challenges, if you stay true to yourself and keep your heart open, miracles can happen. So here's to Chloe Chase Coleman, the girl who dreamed big, worked hard, and captured the world's heart. Thank you for joining us on this journey today. If this story inspired you, moved you, or made you smile even a little, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and spread the light. And of course, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to Nation of Glory, where we celebrate stories of hope, talent, and heart from across Hollywood and beyond. Because here, every story matters, every dream matters, and every spark deserves to shine. Until next time, this is Nation of Glory, reminding you to stay kind, stay inspired, and never stop believing in your own story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.